What's going on, guys, and welcome back. Ready up the armors, get the Cosmos out. Hell, get a Mystique to copy one of those cards because X-23 is live and she lives up to the hype. Now, let's just go ahead and cut right to the chase, guys. She seems cracked. She seems like a no-brainer of a purchase and buy or spotlight cash if you enjoy Destroy, as no matter what deck I threw her into, she kind of felt like she was adding value. Now, she's not a card that's going to flash like right away, and sometimes, yes, you don't draw her, but I got to tell you, the extra energy feels perfect in Destroy. It always feels like you have something to play in the Archetype. I've stayed up pretty much all night trying to test her out in all the main offender great Destroy decks. Thanos, Nimrod, Deadpool, all of them felt like they could use X-23 to more of an advantage. Now, I have a ton of different Destroy deck guides out there and different Master Destroy videos, so I'll let those kind of break down the Archetype. Now, truly where this is like most evident is things like Deadpool, just bouncing him back. You always have that energy to play him down. Plus, whatever method of destroying him or doing whatever else you want to do is on the table. You're going to have that energy ready to go. But more importantly, the energy that she spits out is truly insane. It gives us full access now to a combo I've been trying to make work forever, and that is going to be the Null and Arnim Zola combo. Arnim Zola is like a little rich in the deck sometimes, but most of the time, you can play him out on 5, you can play him out on 6. If you have X-23, you're going to get the energy to go down. Now, she gives another option to get death going too. Every card just feels like it works, right? But more importantly, guys, Thanos is another great option. Between the Time Stone and X-23, you have more energy than you know what to do with, which is probably like the only problem. If you want to play Destroy Thanos, I do have a list today, but, aim towards the higher side on energy because you're going to have it to spin. All right, so enough of the breakdown. Let's go ahead and talk about the decks. Now, the first deck up we have is Death X, and this is kind of your take on Deadpool. Like we talked about before, just a natural fit for X-23, and we're going to be able to play him down a ton as well as our Destroy options. Now, X-23 never really feels like she's in the way in this deck, which is a bonus. And at first glance, Yondu, Bucky Barnes, they probably seem like the most cuttable, which you can. You definitely don't have to net deck here. You can swap these out for things like Sabretooth or Phoenix Force or maybe Shang-Chi, whatever floats your boat. But the Arnim Zola is what I love in the deck. It oftentimes felt like I was easily able to play him on top of Venom or him on our Deadpool that we built up or the Death we have for free or obviously the major win condition in Arnim Nola. The deck is pretty straightforward. It's very easy to play. And if you get the right locations, you're going to see here in Conquest, you just curb stomp decks that don't play Destroy. This is probably my favorite, mainly because I'm just like a Deadpool stan, but also because it just plays like super smoothly. We have another card to destroy often, and the whole thing just puts out a lot of power, but not putting it out too early where they can Shang-Chi you, but big explosive power towards the end turns. You're going to see a lot more of this deck when we take it into Conquest, but the next deck is a deck that I'm kind of scared for in Marvel Snap. I mean, guys, Thanos Destroy is feeling insane, and I'm going to have a whole nother video on this deck, but this one right here is going to be the one that I would personally bring into Conquest or into the ladder if you want to have a hell of a good time. You've got all the stones that you can destroy to build up Null, to lower death, and you combine that with all of these high-cost cards. I'm telling you, between the Time Stone, X-23, you can play all of these very reliably. Hell, Galactus can be in this deck, or it can just be a Galactus counter because you have the Shuri Nimrod. You have the energy to use Shang-Chi easily while also playing your other cards, maybe some of your stones. You can fit in some other cards here like Devil Dinosaur, hell, even Phoenix Force, which is oftentimes going to be a stone, and it'll just give you more draw, and you can move it and eat it with Venom. A lot of synergy with that card with this. I didn't want to showcase this one today because I'm going to continue to perfect the deck, but I think it's damn near perfect, guys. And I know I'm higher up on Arnim Zola than most. I would say the Death X is probably a tad bit more consistent, at least for me tonight. But Thanos Destroy, if you have these cards, guys, go wild. With all that, guys, let's just jump right into it, into Gold Conquest with the Deadpool version of the deck. All right, well, I missed the first turn because file corruption, but all good here. We're into the first battle here, the first match. And what you missed me saying is essentially, I like all the decks. I've tried the Thanos deck. I've tried the Galactus version. I've done some even Phoenix Force action. However, I've been waiting to do Arnim Nola for so long. The Deadpool in here just feels a lot of fun. It's just a great deck. Now, we can do multiple cloning vats. That feels almost illegal, so I think we do just that. And we also get multiple carnages, so definitely a why not. In the deck here, guys, you can swap out a couple things here, right? You can go with Phoenix Force instead of Bucky. You can do Sabretooth instead of, I don't know, Bucky. No, probably instead of Yondu. A lot of different choices you can go with. Arnim Zola doesn't have to be in here either. And X-23 goes in the middle, which I think is fine. We're going to go ahead and build up that even more. Let's go and throw Wolverine over here to the left. We will Carnage last turn if we need to. And we're just going to keep on ramping up. We're going to build up our Null to preposterous measures. X-23 goes left. And clearly, it looks like we're probably playing a Galactus Destroy deck if we're going to take a stab at it. Outside of obviously the middle here, not too worried about losing to that. We have this huge Carnage play that we can do at the last minute. And this is why it's nuts, guys. Like, look at this. We got Knowles and Arnim Zolas already ready to go. Thinking we're going to go with this option. I think this is pretty spicy because we can send 2 this way. And then we can also Null if we want to later on. And we get another Arnim Zola at that. So we get an energy there. Oh my gosh. We get... What's happening? All right, we get... well... That's less than stellar. I mean, but what is he going to do? If he has Shang-Chi, then, you know, we're a little fearful, but I don't think he's beaten either of these lanes. Yeah, dude, this is nuts. Victory. Absolutely, categorically, crazy town. All right, we're going to zoom through round 2 here, guys, because, well, the guy didn't play a card and he retreated. So, yep, not much to see here. Let's go to round 3. Round 3. Okay. I think we just both snap into this. Now, the bad news is we don't have Wolverine and we don't have X-23. So that has me a little bit on the worried side. And I can see this guy playing Galactus over there. Now, we could play Bucky Barnes as like a last measure, which is always good. But I'm still a little nervous about the whole situation. I think we save Bucky. We definitely play the Deadpool and Aunt May's and just get that +3 power to begin with. Like, that's always just a hot play. As long as this isn't like Wakanda. All right, that's fantastic. This is just great. This guy's probably just going to retreat again. Get the Altar of Death. Get our Deadpool to 8. And then we really start cooking here. Because we're also going to be building up our Null as well. All right, now Deadpool can just die over and over. This guy's playing Nova early. What in the absolute... What? Just getting himself some energy, man. But you might as well get the Wolverine first, Tooks. Come on now. This is a no-brainer. And probably this now, too, I feel like is fine. I don't know if we want to do anything else. Is this a waste? Do we just go with this? He's definitely just going to play Galactus over here now, yeah? All right, so here comes the Nimrod, and he's going to obviously look to play all this left, which, again, is a bit of a problem. But, hear me out. We throw Null here. Oh my gosh, guys. We actually don't want to play him right now. This guy, what is he doing? This guy's just really letting us figure out our early play patterns here. As we got X-23 first and Wakanda. Now, Wakanda obviously is going to come up from time to time. Or your armor. So we only get 1 use out of 23. Obviously not great. That's less than stellar, but luckily we can just pop this off. We're going to hope she goes right lane, I guess. Best case scenario here. Cool, we get the 1 bonus energy. We'll never see that card. But we have 4 power here, so let's make use of it by only playing 2. So that's okay, I guess. I mean, this is really our only play at the moment.
Enough said, bub.
Okay. I don't love what's going on here at the moment. But this guy's also just going to retreat. All right. This is obviously good. Let's go here, and then I think we go... If he destroys all these, I think my death is going to be 1 cost, which is just 1 too many. To be fair, we've yet to see the Galactus. Okay, that's a big number. Alrighty. Well. We can go with just Null. I think this is just a play, yeah? We could just Null this. Do we just Null? Or we had 28. We can add 28 as well. What I'm thinking is we just throw him down and win. I don't think he's going to play both lanes. And if he does play both lanes, it's still a guess either way. Like, is this the better play? And he might have Null too. We don't know if he's got Null. Let's just go with this. He doesn't have Galactus. We got 2 off him. The guy does not retreat often.
Victory.
Tux is the guy that he's dying very slowly, right? He gets the arrow in the leg and he's just dragging back, and you're just like, this guy should just die already. And now he's snapping. You know, it feels like he wants to go a little aggressive here now that he only has 3 health. We're just kind of whittling away on the health, which is why I've fast forwarded. We're going to go and get Wolverine out now. Probably followed that by Rock and Carnage next turn. This is going to be the classic, like, who pulls less rocks, and I'm definitely losing. But we're going to get our death on Deep Space, which is obviously always really good. Wolverine going middle would be a bummer. All right. Great. I'm pretty sure if he were to... Wow. I'm pretty sure if he were to Galactus over here, this would just die. Okay. Question mark? So we get our free death. We just need to pull anything that's not garbage. That'll do. That'll do. All right, so let's go ahead and play Killmonger this side. Kill everything on the left over there. All right, death is free. Final turn, and we have Yondu. Both of these, not stellar. This is obviously a really good play. This is kind of cool, but if he ends up venoming that, it's going to be kind of not great. I think this is what I like. I think so, because he's probably going to be bouncing around doing crazy stuff. If this is Venom, he has 14. We have more than that. Yeah, this is going to be a win. And he probably just has a lot of rocks, if we're being honest here. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking, baby. Now we're talking. Fantastic. We beat him by the 18. We got the 2. Here we go. Spread ourselves out perfectly on that one. Yeah.
Victory.
Battle 1 went pretty simple. We played kind of a mirror match deck there. I think he wanted to go a bit more on the Galactus feel. And he never played Galactus. He had the goblins. But I think he just kind of bounced out of that idea as soon as he saw we were playing Destroy. Took him down. You guys missed the very first turn. But that is going to be it. So we head into Battle 2. And again, we didn't get to do Arnim Nola. That was just kind of clear-cut winning. I think you guys saw a lot of the play lines that were going to be Arnim Nola on the Altar of Death game. X-23, didn't see a ton of her either, but obviously just very helpful. Most of you guys probably don't want to play Yondu. I think that's going to be like, why Yondu? The fact that he can feed Carnage, lower death, build up Null is why you go Yondu. And you can get intel. It's a tough card, and a lot of people don't love playing it. He's good. He's a good card. You won't regret it. All right, so kind of interesting. Very tough opening line, right? Like, we can Deadpool now, Carnage next turn. Certainly an option. We can Yondu now. I think people are going to disagree with how you open this. We'll start with Deadpool. Let's start there. All right. Well, now that Aunt May's is out there, we kind of want to get this guy dead as soon as possible, huh? Or not at all, because we can just move it quickly. So I'm actually thinking we're going to go Bucky, surprisingly, and then Yondu Carnage. It's going to be how we want to play this one. And we have Killmonger if we can pull him, which I think by this point, you know, we would snap clearly if we got that. Oh my gosh. Fantastic card there. Let's go with this. All right, so I think next turn we're going to go Deadpool on Aunt May's, followed by Venom. Okay. A little bit of a bummer there. We kill the Scorpion. Bada bing, bada boom. I think the magic is going to be great for us, though, if we can Arnim Nola. Another tough decision on what to play and win. Like, the X-23, we do want to play here, you know, but because there's the magic, I think we just want to go Deadpool. Give him a little free power there. As this guy does, God only knows what over there. If we get the Killmonger, it's even more nasty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this is the play line here.
Snap.
Definitely going to snap into this. We're going to win left side by doing nothing. We're going to probably just play Arnim Zola on our Venom and push it over to the next two lanes. That's probably the name of the game here. I get that, you know, this is an X-23 showcase. But in this particular lineup, when we drew her, we just didn't need her. And then we also had the magic. All right. I think the safe play for now is going to be this. I think this is the safe play for now. The only thing that's like kind of annoying is if she bounces into this, then we gotta hope we get Death or Null. If she bounces into there and we get Wolverine, that's definitely like worst case scenario. But even if, we can always do the Deadpool. And also, a lot of you guys said like, why didn't maybe you should have not killed Monger now and saved that for the last turn. Yes. But it is what it is. He's probably definitely out of here now. We've got a Deadpool through the moon. We have this going on. Look at this nonsense, guys. All this is nonsense. He's probably going to have a Shang-Chi, and he goes first. So does he Shang over here? Let's just make it not matter. He's out of here. Okay.
Victory.
Should I have killed Mongered later? I guess so, you know, but then I wouldn't have done the Arnim Zola. We could have just done Deadpool, kill Monger. That would have been enough to win this lane, and then, I don't know. But you get it. I thought that was a good play. That was tricky when we got our cards. Like, that was just a fun thing to mess around with. We lost our Venom, our best card in the deck. He lost She-Hulk, his best card in the deck, so I think that's an even trade. And we're going to go ahead and just kind of fire through this next battle. We had the typical 2 cube loss to a Cyclops that he played in a lane that closes on turn 4. And even though we had the rickety bridge, he did end up magicking that as well. And so didn't have a lot of play lines. I thought it was just safer overall to go ahead and retreat. And we go into round 3. All right, well, he's snapping. Okay, that'll get me going here. Let's get Yondu down. Kelso's just feeling good. I think he just has a lot of good cards that could land here. If we get Null, though, ours is obviously going to be a bit better. We killed this thing. We got Wolverine. Not a great option. All right, let's go Bucky Barnes. We'll play the Deathlock in here. He got Deathlock and or Null. Both of those obviously really freaking good. I like that we got the She-Hulk, though.
Enough said, bub.
All right. Don't know why this guy snapped so early. I feel like that was a little crazy if you ask me. We got some weird stuff going on here, but I'm thinking we go... If we skip... she's 2, and we'll play her now. I'm feeling pretty confident that this guy does not have a Shang-Chi in the deck. All right, pretty easy decision here, I think. We're going to go ahead and just play all these guys. We're going to snap. Our Null is going to be played next turn as well. We have an extra energy with X-23. We don't need it, but we have it. And unless he pulls a Shang-Chi out of nowhere, which he has 2 cards, one of them probably the Hulk, I think we are going to be good to go. This could be a Null that he plays here, which would be semi-problematic. And it probably is. I don't know why he would play a Deathlock. Okay. All right, so he ain't beating that. We know this. Well, we have a lot. This is just easier, but this is more fun, right? Like, which one do we want to do? Do we want to completely ruin his life? I don't think so. I think we do this. The only way we lose is if he Shang-Chi's this. All right.
Victory.
We got 4 there, and that's going to be hard for him to climb out of that hole. Now, for our next battle here, guys, we had something that I haven't had happen to me, if ever, and that is a super negative Deadpool. The Wasp was actually a very good play, and if you play high Evo, it's just a good counter to Deadpool if you can get it out early. He turned my 1-power Deadpool into, I think, ultimately -5, and so we ended up kind of doing somewhat of a YOLO-ish Arnim Zola play with the cubes to spare. We lost, and we got 4 cubes down as we head into our next round. All right, finally, we got a little X-23 action. We're going to just snap right off the bat. Obviously, Sure's Lab's going to be really good with Death, with Wolverine. We can get some crazy things with Deadpool going as long as he doesn't Wasp. Although the Wasp won't do as much here. Finally get the turn 1 23. All right, we'll get the Wolverine down too. I mean, we got the Three's Company on the bottom here. We got the Death, we got the Arnim Zola, and the Null. All right, let's go ahead and pop both of these out and about. We're going to now have, 5 energy next turn. That'll be nice. And we get the Death lowered. Like, this one play is about to show just all the cuts of how good this card is. All right, because we kill both these. Bam. We got Laura. We got his twin Wolverine. Okay, can't get Venom. Kind of wish we did. I don't hate that, but we don't want to hurt our chances. I think we kill the Deathlock because we have the Null, so it's fine. All right, so here's the bad news. Bad news is we can't exactly Arnim Zola what we want to. Good news is I don't think I hate this play either way. Or this one for that matter. I think we go Null middle, and then we play like Death left side to clone up. I mean, he may play like the She-Hulk. All right, he goes She-Hulk middle. Okay. And, yeah, that's gonna do it. This would give us 26 over here. Well, you know, I don't know who I'd want to cut from the deck. Yondu is the most cuttable. Maybe we go into the next battle with something different. We'll stick with this. As I just was talking about why you don't get rid of Yondu, I think he's probably the most cuttable, but, here's the cool thing is I think this gets us to 50 or dang near close. Very long battle, stretched out, but we took down yet another foe. Even though we had a couple games where we did lose, didn't get exactly the best things going on for us. The Wasp hurt our Deadpool ramping, but we got the W. All right, let's head into our last battle to get our Infinity ticket here and clean up on what has been a pretty solid Conquest run. All right, we've got bees make honey as he has a wasp. Well, either way, we got ourselves a really good opening hand. We've got the X-23 and the Deadpool. Gonna stay away from sewer system, mainly because we don't want to get our Knoll down in power. Now, 23 I like a little bit better than Deadpool first because we can kill her, get the extra energy, and then really start popping and rolling, guys. For instance, if we played this here, we could get things going. Now, for this play, I think we're just going to play Bucky Barnes middle. The only bad thing that's about to happen with this is that we're going to destroy our Bucky Barnes unless we can pull Venom here. So, yeah, a little bit on the awkward side here. This is Kamartage. I guess for now, let's go ahead and do the Deadpool into Carnage. We'll get double Deadpools, and with that, we're going to snap. We're about to go absolutely nutty here with Destroy. This is about to be disgusting. We've got to look out for what I'm sure is a Shang-Chi. Okay. If we get Killmonger, we're also going to just wreck this deck. This is fine. Yeah, this is good enough. This is good. I don't think we're going to play anything else. We could do another Deadpool, but I don't think I want to do that. We are going to kill the Bucky Barnes. It does feed our Knoll, though, so it's fine. We can also play our Knoll on Cloning Vats if we kill X-23 yet again. Left side, probably not best case scenario because we could have killed it twice if that would have landed in the middle, but it did not. All right, there's a guaranteed Shang-Chi coming at us with the Zabu play there. We can freaking play the Knoll now. Oh my god, that's probably insane to get 2 of those, but we really need to get more things popping. I think kind of a tough call here, guys. Like, this is obviously fine. I think we do this. I don't love this, but I think this is good enough. It feels a little bit weird. Do we just copy our Venom? There's so many things to do. There's so many things to do on this one. We were running low on time there. I didn't bother counting if we're gonna have enough room for all this. I'm pretty sure we're not. I think we might by 1 actually.
Enough said, bub.
Do we get the Venom back too? Look at that. All right, that was actually kind of hot. All right, so we know this. We know Shang-Chi's about to come out and ruin our day. The Knoll's just an easy dubs here. We're winning on all 3, so we could go crazy. I think the play is something like this. I guess if he Shang-Chi's Killmongers in the perfect locations, then it's gonna be a bit of a bad time. Let's see what you got, Beast. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Whatever this is, it's gonna hurt. The fact that he stuck through with this is what has me nervous. Oh boy, be gentle. We tie. Ouch. Okay. I think we got him. It was close. It was close. He had a lot of... I think he filled his hand up a ton, too. It was just a matter of where that Shang-Chi was going to go. Big Battle 3 win there. I don't love how he played it. There was like... Obviously, it was indecisive there for a second. But it went well. Oh, my gosh. I feel like Cloning Vats is just an automatic snap. It's... He sees it, too. Get out of there. I get it, man. This is... If you don't have Destroy and you're playing Cloning Vats with Venom, get out. As fast as you possibly can. Okay, round 3, quickest round 2 of all time. I know. Honestly, dude. Honestly, should we retreat? Oh, I can't. I already snapped. Oh, I should retreat. If I could, I would. I would give him the cube. Oh, man. I mean, talk about a little bit of an anticlimactic rounds here, man. Oh, dude, this at least he's playing well. Like, don't let the ego get to you where you're like, all right, I've got to go. I'll tell you though, it is a treat because it's stupid late, and now I don't have to worry about being up till like 5 a.m. Let's get the Yondu out. We killed the Shang-Chi. I think he's over it. I think he's like, we're done here. We're done. I get why he's snapping, man. I get why he's snapping. He can move cards into there. Like, you know. You know what? This has gone so bad for him. Let's just stay. It's gone so bad. He's going to do the Zabu. Let him have it. Let him have this one, guys. I also think it won't matter at the end of it all. This is nice. I think... Oh, no. I don't want to kill the Wolverine yet, but I think that might be the play. This is also kind of fun. We're gonna go Wolverine, Deadpool. It's a little bit on the weird side, but we'll see if we can win Asgard.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I mean, really, what did you really do there? Probably not all that much, right? Well, we're gonna try our best to win Asgard. Probably, I don't know. It'll be close. X-23 bouncing somewhere is going to matter. We have Arnim Zola too, and I think that's what's going to be really bad. We're not really nervous about a Jeff or anything. The fact that Onslaught is essentially just Zabu before he was nerfed is ridiculous. Talk about perfect timing. All right, so we're going to go... Yeah, this feels great. And we're going to snap. It's turn 5. We didn't pull, like, much of the cards that we need to here. And I guess... yeah. Listen, the only bad card is Carnage. That's the only bad card we could end up getting here. He goes with the Jeff. We're going to move that Silk, which is kind of nice. What do we get? Well, that's a win there. I don't think we can win this side, though, huh? All right, here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go Null middle, Deadpool here. It's going to move the Silk, and we're going to hope. We're going to hope it's enough. It is not going to be enough. Well, listen. We got to... We went into that knowing that his advantage was through the roof. He pulled a lot of good cards. He got the double draw. That was a near impossible battle to win, but we stuck with it, and that's what's important. Kind of sad we didn't get the Arnim Zola or the death there. I mean, that's just bad draw for when we needed it, but that's okay. Peacemaker Honey's gonna get a couple off the top, and I think we might just auto snap into this. We've got both these playing down now with the Deathlock. It might go into Superflow X-23, but I think that's okay. Alrighty, so let's go and we'll Deathlock now because there's no penalty to. He's building on Superflow. Very interesting. Oscorp. Man, that guy dodged a bullet. So if X-23 goes to Oscorp, or really either location outside of this left side, it's a sad day, but we don't need her anymore. In fact, we need the space. All right, great. We got a free Silk out of this, boys. And we can Venom at any point. If we draw Venom. Hey-oh! Okay, well, this has just gotten crazier by the moment. I think we play no games. And I think we just eat her up now. And then we'll play Wolverine over here. Just get the free 8-power Venom, you know. I think it's never a bad idea. All right, we got our death. Oh my gosh, it's all good, guys. It's all good now. I mean, we're simply just going to play Arnim Zola or Null, depending on what we pull here. He's just building up the one lane. Yeah, dude, I think this will do it. If we move the death, great. If we move the death, it's game over. If we move the Venom, it's pretty much game over because he would have to, yeah, because he's got to move the Vision and the Captain Marvel. Oh, man, we didn't get the death. That's a bummer. Let's see where the Wolverine goes.
Enough said, bub.
Here we go. Well, that ended up being absolutely
Enough said, bub.
nutty. Okay.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Well, that was insane. We beat the Kraven deck. Really good deck. Obviously, the one of the best in the game at the moment. This just can go really high. And the Arnim Zola combo is just the way to go. I think it just fits naturally into Destroy. A little bit of an anticlimactic last battle, but I also think that's just because the deck is in a really, really good spot. So there we go, guys. We took down our third and final battle. We got our Infinity tickets, and man, do I love this avatar. This is definitely one that I'll be trying to get an Infinity border for when the new Conquest opens. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We have a lot of testing to do with Destroy, but again, it just feels like there's always a play with X-23. Even though we didn't play her all that much on those rounds, I mean, we got a good amount of testing with her. It always felt like I could use the extra energy that she provided. Guys, it's a no-brainer. Get the card. I think she's tremendous, especially if you enjoyed Destroy. And as always, guys, appreciate you guys checking out today's video. And until the next one, happy snapping.
You're still here. It's over. Go home. Go.